But yeah, but as far as brand and as far as how he was perceived, I think on the scene at the time it was like, damn, Tone, why you fucking with him? I was getting that a
Yeah.
lot. Why you fucking with him? Now I don't usually, I'm not shaken by that. That doesn't shake me, right?
Right.
Um, but I kind of felt like as I started to get to know people, it started to be like our relationship dynamic kind of changed because it was like,
Mm.
yo, why is Norbs calling you? Why are you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like,
Mm.
well, I'm somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
outside. You know what I'm saying? They seeing
Yeah.
me at places, bro. And now I start to do the and then we got to one point in the show where I started to do the in the building recaps on top of the recaps that he
I
was doing.
remember.
Like,
I
yeah,
remember.
so it'd be times where I just talk for about an hour and 30 about a
I
car. You
think
know
that
what I
was
mean?
fucking the first. I think the first one was it twerk? That was
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
first. Yeah, that was the first one.
It was a 3 day. Was that the first one I did? Where I did
That
like a
might be
whole
born.
because
Yeah, that was.
remember it was like a 3 day Coachella like festival of
Yeah, it was.
battles.
I think it was Born Legacy, bro.
And
I think it was that Born Legacy.
it was that was definitely a pivotal point too. Cause I remember giving that breakdown and I
I
just remember
remember it, bro. That was
and,
two
and
episodes
remember I
before.
was like, bro, I think
Yeah,
I might have seen one of the best, like most groundbreaking performances
I
in
remember
like
you.
a
I remember you
generation.
said "Hear me out" 45 times.
Exactly, right? And God, I wish I want to find that audio so bad, bro, because
Yeah,
they attacked me mercilessly and like, shit like that,
I can
which is
find it for you.
fine or
I
whatever.
got.
But
I can find it for you. I got you,
yeah,
brother.
please find that and send that to me. Um, but yeah, so I just but I felt like our relationship dynamic kind of changed then a little bit, but it still was fine. And I think as I sort of got into my shit, it was like, well, Caps was working, Caps was doing what he needed to do for his life. Didn't fault him on that, didn't blame him for that, nothing. Tone,
Right.
can you hold it down? Absolutely. So I start holding it down. Shows. I get the guys on now. What's currently Black Compass? Like
Yeah.
we get on, we start doing our thing, and our shows is starting to go. You know what I'm saying? Like with just us on it,
That's
or
when
like, and
I
I
was.
and I
That's when
can't. I'm
we was in
leaving
it
out
fully.
something too. I didn't mean to leave that out. In between that time where it started to be a rotation, and everything, and all that. Remember, Wing was around, so I learned a lot from Wing,
Man.
bro.
Oh
Wing helped me
yeah.
out so much
Fuck
getting my
happened to
shit right,
Wayne?
topics, uh, you know what I'm saying, confidence. Yo, Tone, now that was a good point. You should say that more. Just little stuff, man. And she is just a great person, bro. I love Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So and she helped me out a lot, bro. I can't even
Yeah.
cap on that. Just getting my form right. You know what I'm saying? It's easier when you're talking to a woman, like a grown woman that you sort of look at as a big sis, and you're like, yo,
Very nurturing.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do I sound crazy here? You know what I mean? You can kind of do that self inventory.
Yeah.
So I can't even leave her out because she's a big part of like whatever perception you have of Tony, bro. You gotta realize the parts that kind of make that person, right? It's my team, Caps, Wing, like all the people that contributed to who I am now. But I think we started to reach sort of
Ceiling. There go that ceiling talk again.
it was yeah, probably was more of a ceiling. Sometimes the room get too big, the room get too small for both of y'all. I think
Yeah.
it was a little bit of that, but I think it was a little bit of I was trying to move forward, bro. I was trying to
Yeah.
move forward. I was trying to be progressive. New technology. Let's get the cameras going. You know what I
Nigga,
mean? Like
the
let's
Discord. When you introduced the Discord, I remember all of this shit, bro. I
exactly.
remember this
So
shit vividly.
and at this time, me and Caps had started kind of like, hanging out. Like I hung out with him a few times. So we were talking about different things and how we're gonna move forward and just different things on the table, bro, and how we was gonna move. And I just felt like, as we started to incorporate the new things, Discord for the better sound quality. And now I'm editing stuff. Now I'm reposting it and it sounds better and it looks better and trying to add all these new things, man. When you're doing something new and you're taking somebody out of their comfort zone, there's a lot of people who sort of reflexively have nah, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is okay, but I'm the type of person I'm like, well, okay, so what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that. We trying to be progressive. And I felt like we kind of had a plan of how we was gonna do shit. And I felt like that deviated a lot. There were two things that happened. It was an argument that he had with Black Ice that I didn't like. I didn't
I,
appreciate it
I
personally.
remember that.
Um, I just it's one thing to be talking shit, but I ain't gonna be talking to a woman like that, bro.
Yeah, he was crazy. He was going crazy.
I don't
He
do
was
it.
going
Yo,
crazy.
a woman could call me all type of hoes and whatever the case might be, whatever vulgarities, bro. But if I don't have it in my heart for them like that, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm
Caps
saying?
was fucking wild. He was
Yeah,
wild. They was a
after
wild
like
boy at
as a
that point.
I don't engage in that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I don't argue with ladies that way. You know what I'm saying? I always try to stand on my square. I felt
yeah,
like it was just he was doing a lot. You know what I mean? It was a little too much in my opinion. So because of that, I kind of took a step back. Cause that was the first thing. I'm like, Caps, we just talked about moving this other way. You get into an argument with Black Ice, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it was it was a lot, bro. And it was like, yo, I tried to, when your man's like, yo, bro, chill out. I'm texting him, all that. You
yeah. And
ignoring,
it was.
nah,
I think
Tone, no chill out. Nah, no chill out. I'm like,
that was the fucking I forgot. I think they called up there because they was didn't get like nobody was covering the event
yeah,
that
it
had
felt like
happened or some
nobody was
shit.
covering
And
they
niggas was
shit.
saying Black Ice was cold and all that kind of shit. And then she
Yeah,
came up there
yeah.
defending the point. I think that's when they came up there defended like the NWX
Right.
battle with
Right.
QP and the Black. Yeah,
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 yeah.
that
So
shit was tough.
and that was tough too because I rocked with Black Ice so heavy.
Yeah, I heard the
Um,
awkwardness in the conversation, bro. I
Yeah, yeah,
heard
yeah.
you were
And we
trying to be
actually had
like,
it was a good session up until that point. And remember, we
yeah,
were trying to close it out and then it went left. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was whack. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people try to paint it like, oh, he left because he was scared of John Doe and all these. Bro, I'm not scared of none of these niggas. I got people
yeah,
in my life that I have to calm down when we talk in certain ways about battle rap
yeah,
because they don't even understand. Like, nah, bro, you
yeah.
ain't mean it like that. It ain't that. But I don't feel the need to advertise that aspect of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, you call in the big guns for when it's actually really up. You know what I
When
mean?
it's
Not
time
for
to shoot.
battle, not for my hobby. Like I don't want to
Yeah,
have to. I was getting phone calls that I didn't like from people that don't normally get involved with this type of stuff, right?
right.
Um, so yeah, and there was some fallout from that too. I ended up talking to John Doe. I talked to Black Ice as well, and you know, it was one of those. Well, that's your man, so this and that. I'm like, listen, in my head, and I feel a need to tell people this, right? I'm not a person that tries to tell people everything I'm thinking. But I'm like, if it go there, go there. Like I ain't been touched at one of these events. Everybody just been showing me straight up love. But somebody want to test their luck, that's cool. Cause I ain't no
Yeah.
easy Vic. Y'all gonna have to kill me. So like and then you gotta think about this. I'm already older than most of the people. Like I'm 34. Most of the
Yeah.
people is already younger than me. So I'd be damned if I let one of these short, broke at the time. Somebody, this is what I was thinking. I'd be damned if one of these short, broke battlers is gonna try to press me about saying they lost 2-1. I don't care about that. Or press me for what the next man said. But if they're gonna stand on that, then I'll stand on it too. Whatever. I'm not scared of none of that. That
Yeah.
like when I moved here, I'm like, yo, y'all big city, like for a while, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, yo, y'all big city dudes is soft. Y'all don't fight. I told my man, I'm like, y'all only fight certain situations. The people I know that's outside, they fight like almost every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have buildings to hide behind and subways to get on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why even now, if somebody comes at me or something like that, you never really see me do anything in the public. I don't need an audience for what I'm gonna say or what I'm gonna do. I don't care. You know what I mean? Listen, there's been things that happen.
Shit could get real
I don't,
unnecessary.
you know what I mean? So I don't play with that, but I also don't play with releasing all the information and leaving a breadcrumb behind for the cops. Come on, man, we still from the hood. But anyway, yeah. So that situation with left, I took a hiatus. After some time, me and Caps talk. I came back. I'm like, listen, this has to be different. We got to move different, bro. We put together a plan. We trying to be in different spaces. Let's move different. You know what I mean? Fast forward a couple weeks later, here we go. Gets into it with Rome. Now at the time, me and Rome was cool and everything, and it was very much like a, like a little brother type situation. You know what I mean? Like we was real cool, man. Even when he was with Black Compass, it was like little brother, older brother type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
that's
Rome,
when that nigga said he could play that 96 96 game football season. That shit was
funny. Bro, hilarious. But at the time though, me and Rome got cool. and everything. And I was already, I was tight with Twerk and everything. He was managing Twerk and stuff.
Right.
And I think me and him got cool, like beyond the surface of just battle rap, music, video game. You know what I mean? But beyond that. So one of the things he really opened up to me about was his grandmother passing. And I know how much that meant to him. You know what I'm saying? I know how much that hurt him and everything. And I remember telling Caps that I was, I basically, yo, bro, I'm building with homie. You know what I mean? He showed me the Discord stuff and he kind of, you know what I mean? He helped me out.
So that's who introduced you to Discord?
Rome, absolutely. Rome was like, bro, just use Discord and this and that. And I did other things to try to make the audio better and shit. So I did all this filtering stuff. And even now I got really good at making the audio sound really good. You know what I mean? So I was really obsessed with quality. And Rome had a leg up on some of the technology. So it was like, all right, cool. So we just kind of shared back and forth. And I remember telling Caps like, yo, he's a solid kid, man. Get a kid a chance, man. He's young, you know what I'm saying? Ambitious, he got his ways, but he means well, bro. And this is after the conversation I have with him about what happened. So when Rome got on the show, I guess because remember at this time, I guess him and Twerk had a thing because he was trying to convince everybody Twerk wasn't that. And it's like, bro, he's clearly that. And this is when Twerk was doing the ill will, the QPs, the gluey. Like he was one of the guys, but for whatever reason, he didn't like Twerk, and Twerk was like, F Angry Fan.
That nigga held on to that amoxicillin line for so long.
Forever, which is crazy. But, so Twerk was like, man, I feel like he kind of hating on me, bro. So, you know what I mean? Whatever. I remember him telling me that. And I'm like, nah, man, he rock with you, bro. It ain't even like that. He just real hard on the new guys, Yeah. But then that situation with Rome happened. He was already mad at Twerk for something, and he kind of took that out on Rome. And I think when he said he was skull F his grandmother's dead.
Yeah, that shit was.
I was like, bro, and then mind you, the thing that people leave out, it was Martin Luther King Day, and he was drunk on wine. Why are you drunk on wine on Monday? I'm like, I don't even. It was like all the things hit me, like all of the epiphanies hit at the same time. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? He's bugging out. I just told him what the situation was. He's trying to quiet me down, trying to low-key sun me. So I'm like, wow, what are we doing? Are we doing that? I was already done by that time.
I was on the live, bro. I heard the whole shit.
Bro, and then you drunk. Who gets drunk on wine? It just was like a lot of shit that, you know what I mean? And then mind you, at this time, I had been holding down the shows. Remember, it would be shows where it would just me. You know what I mean? I'm just like doing my thing or I'm interviewing somebody, whatever. So I felt like I was due a little bit more respect in that. And I felt like that was and more to the point, because I could deal with being disrespected. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care on some level because like I will check niggas, but I don't need an audience on that. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody's like, yo, Cap's doing this and that, that doesn't bother me. I know how me and you talk, so I'm cool with that. You a little inebriated, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I was done at that point though. I'm gonna come clean. So, but anyway, that situation ends. What happens is I clip out that last part to save him from the embarrassment of people having to hear him sound crazy. And I clip off the show and all of that as well, right? Thinking that I'm protecting the brand and everything. Fans like, man, we want to hear the whole thing. Y'all don't care if somebody looks stupid, if somebody says their real name, social security number. Y'all just want the content. Y'all don't care if somebody's going left, if niggas about to shoot each other. Y'all just want the content. Cool. I understand that. But and then so Rome is upset, Caps is upset. I have a conversation with Rome. I have a conversation with Caps. Rome is just like hot, like, yo, you doing this and that, and yo, whatever, and everything like that. So I'm like, okay. So I'm in between both of them. At Caps, like, bro, why are you drunk on fucking wine? What are you doing, bro? Like, you bugging. And I'm at Rome, like, yo, like, I apologize, bro. I know he was gonna do all that, man. I don't condone that shit. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But at no point did I feel like even with that whole conversation, I think a lot of people felt like, yo, Rome about to put hands on. At no point was I ever of a threat from being laid on me by anyone. Yo, the idea of one of these dudes actually, not to say I'm like the Hulk or no shit like that, but I'm not no easy win, and I'm not. It ain't even like that to be like that. You understand? So, So it wasn't even like, it wasn't that. But what the last straw was when I guess he jumped in Discord, not knowing how the thing, actually worked. You can record anybody in there. He
Yeah.
jumps in there with a bunch of guys who were friends of Rome for the most part, but were just fans or whatever. And he just starts talking shit about me and the shit to complete fucking strangers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Roam them, man.
and by this time, we hadn't even had a conversation to, figure everything out, and there was no apology and all that shit. So I was like, oh no, I'm done. We're finished. We good. We good here. We good here. All the shit that I felt like I did for the platform, all the shit that I felt like yo, I really, you know what I mean? Like, and I was outside with it while you was saying all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If I wasn't a solid dude, something would have been happened. But people would meet me and be like, nah, Tony, you solid with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I may not rock with some, but I rock with you, bro. So, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
And that's what started the Black Compass shit.
Which I don't even like. I don't even like when people say that. Like, yo, I rock with you, but I don't rock with your mans. I hate that. But, like, what am I going to say after?
Yeah, it's tough to defend that shit at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, and then I'm like, he doing stuff. I'm like, I can't even defend this now. He had me. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah, so that's when it was over for me, bro.
And that's when Black Compass started. That was the
yeah.
I remember the lead up to the shit. Like we was starving, dog. I remember I forgot where the fuck what site I was on or whatever. Mm-hmm. We was like fucked up. We was like, damn, no show. We ain't got nobody, nigga.
Yeah,
fucking. I think it was the fucking Black Comp. I mean, not Black Comp. The champion of the year.
Yeah. So shout out to two people, right? Shout out to Jay Black. Shout out to Hip Hop Is Real, Knowledge of God, No Bars, the whole crew, right? Shout out to them because, mind you, while I was with AFM, I did the first volume. You see AFM spray painted on the wall. I did that. I did that. It's on the brick wall. I did that. You know what I mean? I was Danny's +1. He was like, yo, come with me to the thing, like on the show. Damn, I wish I could find that episode too. Yo, you could be my +1, Tony, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna smoke K-Shine. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even when I did that, man, it was like I was getting a lot of love. And I won't mention the battler's name and shit. And it was weird. It's like a weird foreshadowing thing. Because we all in the hotel room, we smoking, chilling out, a bunch of battlers there and shit. And then one of the guys walked in and was like, when you gonna get your own shit? I'm gonna say it was Briz. He like, when you gonna get your own shit? He said that. Like, now imagine everybody talking and he says that and we all stop and they all look at me. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, well, I'm AFM. Like, nah, Tom. Nah, bro. Nah, you could do more than that, my nigga. Like, nah. They was telling me that then. You know what I mean? Actually, and another funny story about that volume is when Briz says, put this in your blogs, he was looking right at me in my eyes because I told him he was about to lose the old red before that. When he was all chilling. He's looking right at me. Put this in your blogs. Put this in your blog. Like I said,
go back to fucking Briz and O-Red. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, right. Crazy how things sort of like, you know what I mean? It was part of history, not even knowing it. But
yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was that was tough. So, but Jay Black was like, bro, you plan on sticking around in this culture, bro. I'm still gonna have you in the champion of the year panel. You know what I mean? Regardless, AFM or not, bro. You good at what you do. Black showed me love from the rip, man. Black showed me a lot of love. Chris, before he went in, he definitely showed me a lot of love. You know what I mean? Me and him peace now and everything. Showed me a lot of love, bro. Like Queen Slip, fucking, and Knowledge of God in them. And I did that interview with them. Right, where I had the shades on, they got the bright lights on me and all that. You know what I mean? Like, one of the guys was like, that was an Austin 316 moment for like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for you guys, because like that was literally the first time I said Black Compass, and I kind of gave my side of what was going on, and people was really rocking with it. So it was like, all right. And those phone calls, he was like, yo, we doing this? Like, all right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the guys called me like, bro. Because we had a conversation like, listen, yo, if y'all still want to rock with homie, cool. I'm not. They like, Tone, I'm not doing that. Like, because by this time we had been a year kind of carrying the radio shows. You feel me?
Nigga did not want to hear that bitch if y'all wouldn't on that bitch.
At all, bro. At all. Yo, give me 1 second.
Yeah, handle your business. I'm gonna edit it
out. But yeah, wasn't trying to, you know, we had a certain chemistry sometimes, and it even got to the point in the show. I'm gonna keep it so tall, bro, and it's no shade because Caps is who he is. He's a legend. He's the man. He does his thing. But Caps is working so much and had other shit going on. It would be like we would all just be on, and then he would come in, and it's almost like we had developed such a timing with each other that we have to readjust because now you know what I mean? It's so weird to think about because it's his platform. But we had developed so much team chemistry with each other that like it was like, okay, well, you know, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I end up calling all the guys and everything, and we was like, yeah, we're gonna work together, right? And then Rome ends up calling me after we all decide we're gonna work together, and he's like, Tone, want to work with y'all? I got ideas, man. You know, this and that, and me, man, I'm a teacher, man. You know, at heart, you know what I'm saying? And I always felt like, and I still feel like Rome is very talented. The thing that I found out about Rome is that there's sometimes a little bit of a lack of a self-awareness, I think. And I think he was juggling a lot of things at the same time, you know. Being a person his age, you got a lot of shit going on at the same time, you know what I mean? So I think he was trying to weigh the whole managing thing with making the content, and he was still in the gaming community. It was just a lot going on. I think the perception that people might have had of him was it was unfair at times because Rome was actually pretty solid, man. He just had his ways about him, and I think once things caught up to him and it got over his head, he just made a series of errors that led to the perception that he has now. But he's not a bad person. I never thought he was a bad person. I think it was times where he wasn't really self-aware, I thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which can get you killed in some places, right? So but yeah, I don't want to tear the brother down or nothing like that, man. I hope
not a tank for that.
Yeah, no, I hope he's doing well, man.
What's your I saw some shit about, I saw the other day, I saw he uploaded something. I was like, damn, I was like, damn, you still doing this? Like,
I wouldn't know, man. I don't follow the brother or nothing like that, but you know.
But what is your opinion on the state of battle rap blogging? So let me get to that. I don't necessarily, I don't want to be the nigga. I don't want to be. There's a fucking stigma to battle rap blogging, bro. You know what I mean? And like, I love this shit with everything in me, bro. Like the shit you speaking on, I'm pretty much, we on parallel, like, I mean, timelines and shit. I was into this shit early, had to find how to be a part of this shit in a bigger space, all that shit, bro. But it's like, and I love this shit, but I don't, the way that this shit is going right now, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't
even consider myself, like, I don't consider myself a blogger, right? Like, I don't, and I go with more analysts, right? What I do, I analyze and evangelize, right? Like, I break down the art. I try to spread the word, have the debate, get the conversation started. I always felt like that was the main function of battle rap media. Get the conversation started, like talk about what's going on, get the people, the community.
That's the thing. I never looked at y'all as media. I'm speaking on that.
I've never looked at y'all as bloggers. Why I feel like, that's why I feel like I kind of separate myself. It's not some arrogance or like these niggas is lame and I'm cool, so whatever. But I feel like we just serve different functions. Like, for instance, like, right, we have a Murder Mook interview, a Tay Rock interview, but then I also got my up and coming rappers, my guy Sneezy Bo, you know what I mean? I got my guy from the UK, Moke. Like, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm covering sleeper battles, like breaking them down. Yo, son, this is homeboy from this league out in California. I know y'all ain't heard of him, but he nice. Right. Yo, shit, real name Brandon, 2 years ago.
Like, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So you see the new battle rapper spotlight. So
yeah, hell yeah.
I always wanted.
Nigga, I'm a part of the Patreon, nigga.
I always wanted to make sure I gave back in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because like Like you want to give back, you know what I mean? But I think the whole stigma behind blogging and all that, it comes from a couple of different places. Some of that shit is not fair, right? Because all the shit rolls downhill. So anything the guys did before you is probably gonna affect you in some way sometime before you break out and kind of formulate your own. But I think it's just it becomes, the reason why it became weird is because it was a fucking echo chamber, bro. Like it was a complete and utter echo chamber to where, you know, it started to feel like guys, like it's like, yo, what do y'all do when y'all not doing this? Because the shit y'all saying, bro, it don't sound like people that's living a regular life. You know what I mean? And come to find out, a lot of them really wasn't, right? So but but yeah, I think that's what it is. And then you had a rise of bloggers who weren't going to events, bro. You know, and I'll just caveat that by saying like 3 Letterman, Caps, you know what I'm saying? People like that. I don't really necessarily include them in the conversation. Like Caps been and stuff, you know, back in the day and all that. 3, you know what I mean? But they content, the way they was doing shit, like I'm not gonna count it like that. Like I don't think going to events makes you better than anybody. I think what it does is it allows you to give more back to your audience, because I can give you the in the building and I watch the pay-per-view. This is another tidbit that y'all might not have got. It adds to what you do, right? But I think it started to be sort of this. It started to be a correlation between the bloggers who was talking crazy and weren't going to events. That's when the issue started. When it was like, right, it's starting to be y'all talking crazy, but y'all not outside, right? And again, this doesn't apply to somebody like Piper Boy because he's always been outside. You know what I mean? Right. Even when it was up. Like I remember being at Summer Madness and apparently it was up for Piper Boy, but me and him hung out the whole time, and battle rappers that apparently had an issue just walked right past or gave him dap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. But it started to be that correlation, man. And then I think for a lot of people, for a lot of fans, it's like, bro, like I don't relate to this dude talking. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't my type of people. You feel me? Like, yeah. I think like a lot of blogging, like a lot of audience you get, it's reflective of the type of community. You know what I mean? Like people gravitate toward like-minded individuals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think once blogging became an echo chamber, and it just seemed like the guys who weren't going were not only getting views, but also like almost being rewarded for not being. It was weird. It was like, so I think the battler's perception really changed that. And then it just became like once people started doing the blogger wars, blogger on blogger, like blogger beef. Now it's a subculture within the subculture of like people who tune into that, which
such a weird ass black hole.
Is really, it's just like, it's not what I'm in there for. So yeah, I think it's definitely a stigma, man, even to this day, bro, but it's starting to be broken because a lot of us do go to events. A lot of us are doing quality content, man. And
I give props to that, to niggas like you. Niggas like y'all, Swave them, 15 Minutes of Fame in general,
absolutely,
Knowledge, fucking even
Let's Talk Battle Rap,
Ledge, Let's Talk Battle Rap. You know what I'm saying? Like them, Echo. You know what I'm saying? All of the guys who actually be like because y'all care about the sport and nothing else, bro. You know what I mean?
About, like when you watch Top Tier, when you watch Ledge, it's like it's not about him. Right? Like he's not trying to clout up off this. He's just fire, so we gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's like he loved the shit, and you care about the niggas who love this shit. Man, it don't seem like you trying to be back and forth with niggas and all that weird shit. Ledge is my favorite nigga right now.
He's fire.
Like Ledge is one of my favorite niggas right now. Shout out to Ledge.
I like his stuff. I like Phoenix. I like Jen. You know what I mean? London Gin. Like I like what they do. You know what I'm saying?
I even like Tom. You put me on the Tom.
Tom, bro. Yo, listen.
Matter of fact, hold up, Tom, G. I'm making this right now. Let me do this right now. I need to be on the next Battle Rap IQ, bro. I need to be on the next Bricks, bro. I need to be on that bitch, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Tom is fire, man. That's probably like he interviewed me and taught me shit. I was listening back to how he was putting together his questions, how he was getting in and out of content. And it wasn't about him, right?
When
you make it not about you, person in front of you be able to promote themselves, not to be on some dick riding shit, but you want a nigga to be able to promote his brand how he want to do it. Doesn't mean you can't challenge him with questions. If you notice, when I ask questions, what I thrive on, what kind of like in the back of my head, like, yeah, I got one. It's like, damn, Tone, that was a good question. Like I like that reaction.
Yeah, me too.
I don't need to ask a question, have you turn up? You know what I'm saying? So that's more my style. But I think it started to be a new sort of era, you know, new era. It started to be like a whole new group of bloggers of like, you know, all your different people, your Francis and your Weed and Battles and Temperature Check. And I think there's a whole lineage now of people that come from the cloth of, yeah, it's more the Jay Black tree of things, right? Where
Yes.
like let's make good content, let's have fun, let's, you know what I'm saying?
About
like
the sport, man.
Make a couple jokes and then evaluate it from a
sport.
sporting standpoint, man. So I think more people started to be on this shit where it's like I compete with Let's Talk Battle Rap, but my way of competing with them is on content. I'm like, yo, they fire. They keep me on my toes. They innovative. Like I love friends, man. Like
the little stat shit that they be doing.
50 grand.
The little stat shit they be doing, that shit feel good.
Bro,
seeing that type of shit.
I done had car rides with friends coming from the event for hours. You know what I'm saying? Talking battle rap, talking life, like solid dude, man. And so I think once people started to shift over, you had a group of people who were focused on this subculture niche of maybe you get your blogger on blogger stuff, your petty, you know, and all of this is needed, by the way, because this is what it is, right? I like diversity. You got your people that's kind of in that world. Then you got your people that just want to create content that you put in that battle rap museum. One day, when they look back 20 years from now and they trying to cover the scene, my interview might be in there. Or what we doing now might be in, you know what I'm saying? So the people that's really trying to build this stuff, build the regions, promote the battles, promote the events, and engage with the fans, it started to be more of us now. So I think that's really what it was. Not to say them other guys didn't have that, but I think the toxicity of it. You can't be like that if you're going to shit, right? Yeah. So I think now with a lot of guys going to stuff is like I'm probably not gonna do that. And it's not from a punk standpoint, like, oh, I'm gonna have to see this person at the event. It's like, bro, when you meet a battler and you really have a real talk with them, and even little shit, like when they get out the car, like, damn, bro, I'm tired as a motherfucker from driving. And that's like the first thing they say to you, right? Think about it, like your favorite battle rapper all time. You're right. Sometimes we deify the people before we meet them, right? Imagine Loaded Luck something like, damn, bro, like I ain't even gonna front, man. You got any gum? Like you would be like, yo, what? You a regular person, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had so many little examples of like, yo, these is regular people that work hard in their craft, bro. Like when you see a person that's like, bro, yeah, I got 3 more battles, or you start to learn the behind the scenes of what it took them to get to that point. You start to develop a certain respect for them because you know what it takes to get there. You know what I mean? And even when you deal with artists and whether it's a painter, a sculptor, or whatever the case might be, bro, like they serious about their art.
Real shit. You have to be. I tried my hand at battle rap. I can't do it. Them niggas, them niggas got a different type of.
Let me tell you something. I knew I couldn't do it the moment I watched.
Even though I had the greatest battle in.
You did. You and Richie, y'all were crazy.
The greatest battle in Black Compass history.
That battle is crazy. I was like, oh God, Jesus, bugging. But, yeah, man, I couldn't do it, man. You can't talk about my mom, my family threatening to shoot me, man.
Yeah, that shit.
I can't.
Shout out to them niggas. That shit gave me a whole new respect for.
I don't even play like that. Like, you gonna shoot me? When? Like, I'm that. Like, bro, I don't. What? Shoot me? Crazy?
You think that's why you got who actually gave you the call for the UM judge?
Oh, the UM judge. The roots of the UM thing comes from a conversation that me and Beasley had on AFM when I was like, bro, we need tournaments, bro. I've been pressing Beasley.
Oh yeah,
you all them for tournaments for years. And then when it came up, it was like, yo, Tone, we got a tournament coming up. On judges, bro. What do you think? I was like, hell yeah, sign me up, bro. Yeah. I ain't know any details when it was starting, who was in it, nothing. Sign me up. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it got started, man. I gotta give credit to P, bro. P gets a lot of slack. He gets a lot of flack and things like that. I understand from the battler standpoint, man. But he did a lot. He's done a lot for this culture, man. He continues to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be a thankless job, but he damn sure looked out for me, man. And he was like, nah, Tone, you know what you're doing up here, man. So different opportunities and things like that to collaborate or, kind of do things. Black Compass URL, that's been the guy, you know what I'm saying? So he really plugged me in on that situation. And it worked because I had already interviewed all of the niggas who was about to be in the joint. So just without even trying, I was already everybody, Gunpowder Pat, Rubando, you know what I mean? Like real sick. I had all of them on New Battle Rapper Spotlight well before. So, and he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He knew that, but he was like, yeah, damn, Tone, these are all people you're familiar with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but they gave me that chance, man. Smack them gave me that chance. They embraced me. They've been cool with me. You know what I'm saying? That's fam, bro. Like I cover everybody. Let me say this. I cover every single platform. URL is fam, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they fam. Like I was there when the event started 2 hours late. The mics didn't work. Y'all had to pass them back and forth. Like I was there for that. You know what I'm saying? Time put in, like where it wasn't, glitz and glamour and all caffeine of that. You know what I'm saying? Like so I think they respect me for that in the way that we keep our content. You know what I mean? I don't try to be overly messy. I'm not gonna do anything to try to mess up black business. Nah, I don't care, bro. I'm not messing up black men trying to make it, bro. I'm not. We call by the way, we call Black Compass for a reason. I feel like people don't give us that.
Yeah, give me that. I love that. I love that shit. I love when y'all first said this shit. When you first said this shit on Champion, I was like, that's
come on, man. Black Compass.
I think I tweeted that shit.
This is black culture. This is black art. And we set the direction. We set the direction for this culture. Black people. This is our shit. You know what I mean? We never lose sight of that. The voices of the voiceless. You know
that's what I said.
Have-nots.
I said that in the remember I did the theme over
I
said Black Compass, nigga. That's where you get your directions from, nigga. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I was on that shit, nigga. I love that. That shit was so hard, nigga. I was so good that from when y'all first announced this shit, I forgot. I think that was 2K18 or 19. It was 19.
It was right.
I got 2K19, nigga, on every single My Player I made. The nigga had a compass on his hand.
Fire. Yo, man,
I had to get the first time I got some bread, nigga. I went got some VC. Tattooed that compass right there. 200 fire, VC, nigga.
That's fire. Oh man,
nigga, I'm a huge fan of y'all niggas.
Yeah, man. I wanted to keep it pro-black, pro-us, inclusive of everybody. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be black to respect black culture and acknowledge where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? And so I think the relationship that I got with Smack and them now is because it's a mutual respect for what both of us try to do. And that's really to expand the art, maybe make a little bread along the way. You know what I'm saying? And have a good time, man. They've been solid with me from jump, man. They never, and to the contrary to popular opinion, man, they don't get mad at people's opinions about things. They just, when you talk about like, and every league is like that. But like, bro, it's one thing to say, yo, all right, battle. Okay, it was 2-1 outcome, whatever. It wasn't that great of a battle, whatever. It's a way to say shit, bro. When you just tearing them down and you beating on them and trying to, stifle business or steer people away or whatever. Nah, bro, like you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm comfortable. I'm natural in being that way because my actual life is okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to see these guys work. I want to see these guys eat. So
you essentially just helping making your hobby better.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't shy away from keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody, and that's what I like the most about what we got going on. 5 guys with 5 very different personalities.
Shout out Cola, bro. Like I've always wanted to say like how much I fucking enjoy Cola, bro.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy the shit out of Cola.
I can't say enough about Cola, man. This is a guy who he came in, he worked hard, he came with new ideas, he got better.
He's so like his energy is so like I love his energy.
You can't duplicate that, bro.
Man.
I'm like, I can't. What Cole is doing, I can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga be coming up with phrases and shit. That nigga, this nigga hard, G.
Come on,
shout out to Cola, bro.
I like that, man. I like that we all different and we all ourselves, but we all come together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a platform of like 5 Tony Bros, 5 Posies, or 5 Polos, or 5.
That's why I love battle rap, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't swear to God, it's gonna bring the weirdest. we was in line at when we was at line at Summer Madness. We was in line. Dog, I got this nigga got to be like 46 years old, right? It was a nigga that was 46 years old. This nigga had a 6-pack of Coors Light. We was smacking them bitches. Another nigga, this nigga was like in suspenders. Like this nigga looked like Irish garb. And that nigga was just like, he was in his Irish stance and everything.
Yeah.
Then we got a girl. She from New York. You know what I mean? And she like wild tiny. Then you got like it was like completely different backgrounds,
and everybody's all engaged and talking.
Everybody, I'm talking about everybody.
You know, everybody's talking about the same stuff in different walks of life, bro. That's what it's about. That's what we try to bring with our shit. Is like, that's why I sync up with a guy like Tom, UK, different walk of life, man.
Yeah,
than me. You know what I mean? We love doing the sync ups with other media, how they think, the ladies, how they think. You know what I mean? And with us, we cover different. Like I'm from upstate New York, Polo's from Brooklyn. Driz from Chicago, Cole Chicago. Then you got, you know, Driz lives in LA, and then Posey's the LA guy. Only thing we're really missing is the South. I'm gonna come clean, but still, it's like you get all different voices and all different, and that's how we kind of design our thing, and that's why our Discord is so diverse. And you go in there, you see the different colors in different regions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I like that, bro. Like I like the debate. You notice the times that we get kind of awkward is when we all agree on something. Like I hate that. It's rare, bro. Like I never, you know what I'm saying? Like one of us gonna have something to say, bro. Like
and Posey gonna get it there. Look, no, because Posey is a fucking menace to society on the low key. Because that nigga, he get that scammer voice.
I'm gonna be honest, this shit was ass to me, Tom.
Ass to me, Tom. I'm complete.
Yeah, I'm like, it was ass pose. What was whack? What was whack? Now I gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got that sort of camaraderie to go.
Yeah, it's like y'all pick up on that shit, bro. Y'all
no different than what you and your homies would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you tripping, bro. Jason Tatum is not better than no goddamn Luka Doncic. Yo, how much you want to bet? And that type of thing. But for battle rap, and at the end of the day, we chill out, we smoke one, and you know what I mean? We laugh about it, and we on to the next, man.
So, do y'all niggas know what pose look like?
Yes. Yes, we do. And the funny thing about that is that he would show his face all the time back in the era, back in the Facebook group era, the unbiased group era, and the AFM era. Like he would always, you know what Posey looked like.
I still don't. I like
the funny thing is though about that is like I feel like with Storytime with Posey, which to me
the best shit on the internet.
One of, like we got a big rollout for that planned very soon. So for some of those episodes, and he's working on a couple new episodes now, but he's so good at telling stories and making them relatable and being vulnerable and
engaging niggas. Bro.
It's a gift, man. It's a gift that, you know, all of us are in awe of, and we love that about him. You know what I mean? Each of us has things that we excel at that we love about each other. You know what I mean? And it's just like, when he get into that story bag, bro, like I had people come up to me, right? Like my brother listens to story times and shit all the time, right? Like, cause he loves them shits, like all 9 of them bitches. He loves
them shits is amazing, bro.
And he's like, yo, is Posey like some tall, light-skinned brolic nigga? I'm like, nah. And then my other homie like, yo, is Posey like some nerdy backpack Vans wearing? I'm like, nah. Everybody that I come up like I talk to, they got a different perception of what he might look like based on his story. So as a storyteller, as a creator, you almost want that. You know what I mean? You kind of, and people said like I make the example with Drake. I heard Drake before I saw him.
Me too.
And when I saw him, I was like, oh nah, that can't be the dude who was talking swaggy like that.
Swear to God, I thought that nigga looked like Trey Songz. The
visual almost ruined him for me, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Remember early Drake in the videos, kind of corny, whatever, couldn't dress. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what he had, the loose hand and shit.
Yeah, like he was doing all this random, like, and for me, for a minute, he was kind of messing up the song. I'm like, I'd rather see it. I'd rather listen to it. Like, I can't see it. He gonna mess it up. But once you get the visual, sometimes the aura or the image that you may have created in your mind may go away. So there's some benefit to that anonymity. You know what I'm saying? And And then I just think with us, it's like, man, like I don't ever want to put myself in a position of where I'm just uncomfortable, man. I like people to be comfortable. There's certain shit in this culture I would never do because I just be uncomfortable with doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the media shit, when I go to places, you see me outside, bro, like I'm talking to y'all, bro. I'm in the mix.
I saw that.
I'm with the guys. I'm at the bar. Like I'm with the fans that come to see this shit just like me. I'm meeting people from Louisiana. You know what I mean? I'm asking the guys from Philly for roll up. Like I'm in the mix. You feel what I'm saying? I just happen to see, Tone, bro, yo, what up, Real Sick? What up, Low Show? What up? You know what I'm saying? And I politic with the guys. Like I'm comfortable with that. You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable really on stage like that. You feel me? That ain't really I'm more of an ace. I'm the ace of the group. You know what I mean? I like remember how there's so many powerful scenes in that movie on the low ski. Like, remember when Ace got him the whip when Mitch got out of jail and shit, and was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this. You know what I mean? Ace like, it's for me. It's for me. This ain't you. He like, nah, that ain't my style. That's your style, bro. Powerful, bro. Powerful, man. Like, that's really a homie right there. You know what I'm saying? The way Ace was happy for his mans. When Ace face when Mitch rolled up with the new joint he was talking about the day before, and he would put the laundry down, he like, oh, I know he didn't do it, son. Like, I'm that type of way when my mans win. You feel me? Like, I like that.
I see that shit. I see that shit with Polo. Like, y'all niggas is the camaraderie is so real,
bro.
Like that shit is. I love y'all's dynamic.
Get on. He got the suits on. He got the swag on. Brooklyn. Them niggas, Polo. That's you, bro. That's your
Polo
style.
The most stylish nigga, bro. Like Polo be steezing on niggas. I'll be like,
like,
him and Dreads. Them two niggas is dope dealers. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
I had times where I'm like, yeah, I'm clean as a motherfucker today. I step out because we get the Airbnbs. I step out the room like on some like, yeah, I'm clean.
Yeah.
Polo step out, spray the cologne on, Gucci, down to the socks, nigga. I said, oh my god. All right, bro.
That's a Brooklyn nigga for you.
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Like, but ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? He got his way. He do shit, and I just like the fact that now, you know what I'm saying. Like all the guys is getting, I always Black Compass, man. I'm a team player, man. I was a point guard in high school, man. We passed the ball, set picks, do the dirty work. Like you know what I'm saying? I ain't even from that Steph Curry point guard average the most points in the team swag. Like, nah, bro, I'm assists, rebounds, charges. Like I'm gonna do the dirty work, make my man shine. I want them to look good. Because if they look good, I'm gonna look good because we on the same team. I want to win. We wearing the same jersey. So why would I ever be mad at my man for doing something else? You know what I'm saying? I always kind of feel like it was a little bit of weirdness sometimes at Caps where it was like, you know what I mean? Like, and you heard people talk about it. Other people talk about it like, where it's like, nah, he's starting to get it. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's on purpose, but it's just like sometimes
that's just niggas' character. Character is character.
Sometimes you be uncomfortable with what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure when you go back to your neighborhood, you see somebody you ain't seen in a long time. And you start to get to talking. You ever get that moment where somebody's like extra uncomfortable and you read in it, you like, why is he uncomfortable?
Let me get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at them like y'all sharing stories like, yo, what you been up to? Oh man, you know, I'm out here hustling, you know what I mean? Got my kids and all that, you know, baby mom did it. And then it's your turn. Like, well, I got the crib, I'm in Jersey, I'm doing this, I just came back from here, I did that. And then you see the energy change. Because, you know, some people be uncomfortable with that because it holds a mirror up to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a mirror for people. And if they don't got it like that, it can lead to that. Just maybe accidentally too. So, but yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm way off topic. My bad.
Nah, we talked. That was a good conversation because I'm gonna give you your flowers now. Y'all niggas really made like it was a couple of points in my life where y'all niggas was there. You know what I mean? Like y'all niggas in y'all content, bro. I had like a tumultuous year, and y'all niggas was the only saving grace. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas and fucking them story times. It was one nigga that the first one.
Diamonds,
bro. Fam,
I got something special coming for that too. I'm gonna send it to you before everybody else get it too. I got something special coming for that.
Exclusive shit.
Bro.
But look, so Diamonds, when like it was such a tumultuous time in my life, bro.
Yeah.
And to hear that shit at that point in my life, bro, that shit damn near brought me to tears, bro.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
My mama from Houston, man. I had her hear it, man. She was like, "Damn, like I'm about to get emotional." That was you know what I'm saying?
When that nigga said the ball fade, bro,
man, the ball and the main hold up the freestyles, the Houston. I said,
come on,
oh
man,
my God.
Come on, bro. The Texas, bro, coming
he
up,
tapped right into it, didn't he, man? But you got like the story time. When Posey does his story time, it's a cappella, right? So he sends it to me, and I listen to it.
Oh, and that's when you pick up.
I listen to it, and man, there's some like the story he told about Tough. That story.
Fuck, man.
I called Posey, and I was like, you know what I mean, misty eye, like, bro, that might be.
That's a real story.
That's one of the most brutal stories I've ever heard.
Bro, like, I'm fucked up about
you know what I'm saying? Like rest in peace, Tweety. That shit hurt.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But it's that joy and that pain mixed together that make it that way, because he giving you comedy throughout.
Yeah, bro.
You know what
like
I'm
this shit.
So I
swear to God, if Posey do that shit,
yeah,
and they animate that shit, bro.
All I'm gonna say is stay tuned, Cheese. Low key, Posey got one of the illest slogans in battle rap media. Posey is not for sale.
Posey's not
for
sale.
How many times people have approached members of the group to try to do other shit? Like, yo, bro, I know you with Black Compass, but come do this. Or, yo, won't you lead a nigga? You know what I mean? Like, and it's just not where we at, bro. It never was about that for us. You know what I'm saying? But you saying that, what you just said, yo, you got me through them times. Or, you know what I'm saying? You on one of them long drive road trip type of things. Or you at work and it's whack. And it's like, damn. If you put on our content and we can at least make that hour and a half or that 3 hours or whatever go past for you,
nigga,
bro.
I got the Patreon specifically for them 4 hours, nigga.
And that's what I need.
I need the fucking actual episode. Plus, I need that overtime. That shit gonna get me through my day,
bro.
Nigga. The
you know
whole
what I'm saying?
day.
And that's what we did it for. It's like, nah, bro. Like, let niggas, like when Posey like, I'm gonna eat with this. Like, yeah, bro. Like,
nigga, what?
Bro, what?
You know how many quotables that nigga got?
Because it's real shit. When something's fire, you grab your food. Like right when we done, I'm gonna heat up my plate and I'm gonna watch Wu-Tang. You feel me? I gotta eat with that.
I'm gonna eat with this.
Well, first I'm and then I'm like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I can't do that without the other things.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you in that mode, that's how you know your shit is fire. Like
and for him to point that out. You know what I mean? Like for him to say some shit so simple that everybody do, and like to be I'm gonna eat with this.
That shit was great, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a great run, man. And you know, and by no means have I been perfect, or have we been perfect in this shit. I definitely got my war wounds to show. I definitely got things that and situations that I regret, or maybe I should have handled a little bit differently within the team and not within the team. And I've been fortunate enough to be with 4 great real men that's like really trying to do this, like, you know what I mean, create some content and be a part of something dope, man. They keep me on my toes all the time. You know what I mean? Calls you like, Tony, tripping. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, you sure? Nah, don't do that.
Real friends.
All right, cool, bro. All right, you know what? I take your word on that. I ain't gonna do it. And then something happened. Now I call like, yo, bro, you called it. Thank you. You called it. You know what I'm saying? Your friends got to keep you honest, but they got to do it in a way to help build you up. You know what I'm saying? Like Polo will call me. I'm having a shitty day. Polo call me with a wild story and mad ideas. And you know what I'm saying? Now my day is brightened up. You feel me? Like you got to be able to do that. You know what I'm
saying? Y'all got a good fucking collective, bro. Y'all have
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to have such a great team, bro. I'm blessed. I'm honored. I don't take that shit lightly, man. The team means so much to me, and everybody plays an important role into what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you know, I'm with a team for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't want to do solo Tony, bro, whatever. Like, I feel like as a team, as a Voltron, man, we got it. You know what I'm saying? On our own, we'd be fine. But
this shit, team, y'all niggas together.
Yeah. That's what we doing, man. I just one thing though is that I'm still, just like I do the new battle spotlights and all that, and try to shed light on different scenes, man. I'm always gonna try to connect with the guys up and coming in media, trying to make their way and stuff like that. If I can give you the cautionary tales, yo, bro, you know what I mean? Like, stop doing X, Y, and Z. Like, stop doing this. Maybe you should download this. I'll do that. I've done that for people before, just based on my own mistakes, man. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? There's secret sauce stuff, and then there's like, nah, bro, let me help you out with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a space now where I'm just like, the objectives that I have are so different and so much more complex than when I started off. Like, when I see somebody that's just kind of starting off, where they in that certain lane where I remember how it felt when that happened, then I can impart some advice, man. I will, bro. You know what I mean? I'm it's not false humility, man. It's real, man. Because
I see, bro, because
I really love this shit.
I done reached out to plenty niggas, bro.
Yeah.
And you bigger than all of them niggas. Fuck me up, dog. Like, the niggas that I reached out to, I'm like, damn. Tone answered, dog. It was like 5 minutes. This nigga was like, yep, come on, let's do it. Set it up. I'm like, what the fuck? All right.
Bro, I wanna sync up with as many people that's doing their thing as possible, because especially people that's doing it real with integrity, that's not on bullshit. I know you're not on BS, man, and you really doing your thing, bro, and I commend it, man. And we all start from somewhere. My shit says 0, just like everybody else shit when they started up.
Hey, boy, I got 100 views on some shit. I was like, what?
Bro, that first channel had 12,000 subs, boy.
I remember that shit.
We had to start over twice. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you got to persevere in this game, bro. So whatever I can do to help out, however, like, people send me their shit, I retweet it. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, no, it's a good break. I watch it, though. I watch people's shit. And I made a comment like, yo, bro, the breakdown was cool, whatever. You might want to adjust your camera, though, because, whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It means a lot to people, because I remember when I was coming up and I was getting them nuggets from Jay Black, you know what I'm saying? Caps and Piper Boy, or, you know what I'm saying? I still talk to Piper Boy, and he dropped some gems on me without even knowing that he doing it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the illest shit when you talking to somebody and they dropping jewelry without even you ain't even caught, like, you like, damn, you doing this on purpose or what? Because everything you're saying is hitting hard right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be that type of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I just like to be I approach it with humility, man, because this is not a culture that is easy to get respect in. You know what I'm saying? They don't just give you that because you know what I'm saying? So I value that shit, man. And every time I cut on my camera, every time I edit some content, man, I'm thinking to myself, yo, how is this gonna move the culture forward, man?
Yeah.
How is it gonna move the culture forward? How is it gonna brighten somebody's day? You know what I mean? Like, is it, you know what I mean? Like, how is this gonna, what impact is this gonna have? You know what I'm saying? And it's not always in numbers, bro. Like, what you just said is worth 1,000 views to me, bro. Yo, you got me through my day, my nigga. Thank you.
Yeah.
Summer Madness, bro. That's what people would just say, simple shit like that to me, bro. And I just be like, damn, man, thank you, bro. Like, what? You crazy?
That shit gotta be humbling, bro.
That shit is like, yo, because you know how this shit is, bro. Editing content is the worst. No one knows, but like, bruh, like, editing content sucks. Marketing it sometimes, arranging the guests, arranging the topics, it's work, right? So, like just like when I was young, man, when I used to get A's and shit, right? Most people got like some money from their parents or something like that, some shoes or something like that. My mom would give me a big hug. And I remember thinking, this big hug is worth everything. You know what I'm saying? And now as an adult, like, them accolades, that show of respect, that like shout outs from different people unsolicited, like, yo, Tone, I like what y'all niggas doing. You know what I mean? The T-Rexes, the Rocks, the Nitties, the Gottis, you know what I mean? Everybody that's somebody that's like, yo, Black Compass is fire. Tone, bro, I respect what y'all doing. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. But once they do that, you got to maintain that. I always tell people, if they give me a compliment about the content, yo, keep me honest, man. Because if I stray off the path, if I say him some bullshit, don't feel like you can't check me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes guys will get too big where they feel like, yo, people can't talk. You go, who was you to talk to me about anything? Like, nah, bro. Tell me what you think. Nah, Tone, this how y'all was tripping. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? You may open my eyes to something. How many times I done gave a battle recap? Nah, Tone, you gotta watch that shit again, bro. Like, and then if I get enough of that, I'm like, oh shit, well, let me watch it again. Then I gotta go to the show. I'm gonna come clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with admitting that, bro. We all human. It's just when you start to feel like you above everybody and nobody can tell you that I'm Tony, bro. I said so and so lost 2-1, so that's what it is. Like, you would never see me do no corny shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
never. I'm gonna just explain what I think. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I am with it, bro. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. I don't know if I was rambling too much, but you know.
Listen, I loved all of it, man. This shit was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I really appreciate you for even like getting on this shit with me, man. Yeah, this was a really good conversation. Yeah. Next time we talk, we gonna get into politics.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should. We should do that. We should definitely
because you keep me because I've never been into politics. Yeah. When I hear you talk, I'll be like, okay, let me see what
I'm restarting the Political Bro Show.
Please do, so I can get my information, bro.
Me and my homie Alex, lawyer. So we're gonna have segments. We're gonna do a lot of criminal justice stuff, know your rights campaign. You know what I'm saying? What do you do if a cop stops you? Stuff like that. So I got him. I got a couple people from the ACLU. I just kind of wanted to wait because it was such a busy year for me that it was like I can't even fucking. The times that I was squeezed in the Political Bro Show, it's a fucking tournament going on or some event that I gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, so when stuff started to ramp up, that sort of took a back seat. But I've been political, bro. You know, I'm in tune with that. So we could definitely talk about that. But bro, anytime you need advice or you just like, yo, Tone, what do you think about this? Or whatever the case might be, man, hit me up, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it'd be some shit you're gonna ask me, nigga. I don't know. You have to figure that out. And I'm gonna keep it real, you know what I mean? Or it'd be times where I could tell you my cautionary tale. I can't really tell you a solution, but here's how I went wrong, bro. Humbly. This is how I fucked this up. You know what I mean? So don't do that. But I don't know what you're gonna do, but don't do this. You know what I mean? Like, so, bro, but you know, keep your integrity. You know what I mean? Stand on your values. Have fun with this shit. The moment is not fun, stop. Come up for air. Do something. You know what I mean? I take breaks from this shit. And you know what I mean? Whether it's a day, 2 days, a whole weekend, do that. Come back, you refresh, you better. You know what I'm saying? And grow how you gonna grow, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. That was Tone motherfucking Bro, man. This was just Calvin, and this was not just an interview. Peace.
My guy.